Hey guys, welcome back to ChaatNChat. My name is Josh.
My name is Miguel.
And we are watching Kaththi. This is part 3, so if you haven't watched part 1 or part 2, I put the playlist link in the description of this video, and you can join us back here for part 3. As a reminder, this is the weekly members pick, so if you did not vote this week and you want to vote next week, then be sure to go over to our Patreon page by clicking the link in this video to let us know what we should watch next. And if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing, sharing, and upvote the video by slapping the like button.
ஒரு சின்ன விளம்பர இடைவேளைக்கு அப்புறம் பேச போறோம். இது ராணா முருகு கம்பி வழங்கும் வெட்டி பேச்சு விடிஞ்சா போச்சு.
It is a frenzy outside.
Yeah, but that
ஃபோன்ல இருக்கப்ப இது கொடுக்க சொன்னா.
Oh.
ரிங் எல்லாம்.
Oh, it's a nice ring.
நம்ம ரெண்டு பேருக்கும் என்கேஜ்மென்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு. என்கேஜ்மென்ட்னா இனிமே நான் ஃபோன் பண்ணா உன் ஃபோன் என்கேஜ்டா இருக்கவே கூடாது. மத்தவங்க ஃபோன் பண்ணா
It's like, I control you now, buddy.
oh jeez. If I call, that ring will cinch on your finger. It's me. Yeah, people filling their temporary tanks and so forth, and because the tanks on top will run out. Yeah.
Oh, taken from swimming pools. Hopefully it's not chlorine type.
You uneducated guys! What the hell you are talking? We are poor, but educated, minded.
Mind it.
control them and the officers are in serious.
தொடர்ந்து இரண்டாவது நாளா சென்னை சிட்டிக்கு தண்ணி வரல. இந்த வயசானவங்க மேலையும் ஜீவானந்த மேலையும் அபார்ட்மெண்ட் சிட்டி வாசி.
Oh, Radio Murchie.
பண்ண முடியாம அந்த பாலா பண்ணவங்கள வந்து ஆட்டோ ஓட்டிட்டு இருக்காங்க. இதுக்கு அடையார் போட்ல பெசனர் ஆளுங்க என்ன சொல்றாங்க? அதுக்கு கிராமவாசிகள் பதிலுக்கு என்ன சொல்றாங்கன்றத கேளுங்க.
Equaling the playing
Yeah,
field here
right.
a little bit.
கல்கட்டா ஜெயிலிருந்து தப்பிச்சிட்டாரு. நியூஸில் கேட்டேன். அவர் நேராக இங்கே தான் வருவார். எல்லாமே வேஸ்ட் ஆகிடும்.
He would be unknowingly ruining something that's going to be helping the village.
Who are revolting and blocking water pipes will be arrested soon by the police department, a source says. The real intention.
He's like, man, this guy's making a mess over there.
ஒரு பாட்டில் எக் ஷாம்பு பண்ண 45 முட்டை வேணும். தெருல போற பரதேசி குழந்தைங்கலாம் முட்டை சாப்பிட ஆசைப்பட்டா how could we make shampoo?
He is correct.
Oh,
What a strange way of thinking.
Thanks for your support.
Man, those are the real criminals.
yeah.
I just don't see this working out for this guy.
நீ நல்லா பாத்தியா?
சார் பார்த்தேன் சார். ஜீவானந்தமே தான். இன்ஸ்பெக்டரோட போயிட்டு இருக்கான் சார் அவன்.
This guy has eyes everywhere. He puts these hits together pretty quickly.
He's got goons.
சார் அவனுங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் உயிரோட தான் இருக்கானுங்க.
இன்ஸ்பெக்டரை கொன்னுட்டு ஜீவானந்தத்தை உயிரோட கொண்டு வா.
ஓகே சார்.
Oh, this guy is so ruthless.
சும்மா சேஃப்டிக்கு வச்சிருங்க.
Sure.
What the hell? This guy has goons on call like that?
That's not a good portrayal of executives and companies at all, which unfortunately is probably true for some companies.
Wake up. இன்னைக்கு தான நீ இன்டர்வியூ கொடுக்க போறேன்னு சொன்னேன்.
He's going to be, he's going to be really surprised.
அந்த கிழவனுங்க கழுத்துல கத்திய வச்சதுக்கு என் கழுத்துல கத்திய வச்சல. இப்போ வைடா.
He's now
This
getting the story.
Yeah,
and
because
he's
he's like, wow, this guy's actually a good guy, even though he's like a jailbird.
இவங்க தான் பேச போறாங்களா?
Just wait for it.
And he's now suddenly going, what the hey?
This guy. He's like, is this a mask? What is this?
Is this live or what? Tell me.
It's a live telecast, sir.
Cloning. I would have just said cloning. Divine intervention.
எவ்வளவு பெரிய தப்பு பண்ணிருக்கீங்கன்னு தெரியுமா?
கேடுங்களா? வாங்க சார். வாங்க வாங்க உங்களை தான் வாங்க. ஒரு செடிய வாழ்க்கையில நட்டிருக்கீங்களா?
நட்டிருக்கேன் சார். மணி பிளான்ட். வீட்ல மணி பிளான்ட் நட்டிருக்கேன் சார்.
Oh, what an idiot. You're an idiot, dude.
இந்த கேடுங்க மணி பிளான்ட் நட்டவங்க இல்ல சார். 70 வருஷம் நாத்து நட்டவங்க. போங்க. போகாருங்க.
Put him right on the spot. You're like, you guys are ridiculous.
7000க்கு மேல குளங்கள் அழிக்கப்பட்டிருக்கு, 7 ஆறுகள் மூடப்பட்டிருக்கு, 1,67,512 ஏக்கர் விவசாய நிலம் அழிக்கப்பட்டிருக்கு.
Yeah, they take it for granted in their comfy couches.
பாலத்துக்கு இல்ல துணி துவைக்கிறா சாக்கடால்றா.
He's bringing truth.
இந்தியா முழுக்க ஒவ்வொரு 30 நிமிஷத்துக்கு ஒரு விவசாயி தற்கொலை பண்ணிக்கிறான். அவங்க குடும்பமே தெருவுக்கு வருது. இது கடந்த 10 வருஷமா நடந்துகிட்டு வருது.
That's a horrible number. Jeez.
5000 ரூபா கடன் வாங்கின ஒரு விவசாயி அத கட்ட முடியாம வட்டி மேல வட்டி ஏறி பூச்சி மருந்து குடிச்சு தற்கொலை பண்ணிக்கிறான்.
The scale is not balanced.
இந்தியாவுல விட்டமின் குறைபாடுனால ஒரு நாளைக்கு 5000 குழந்தைங்க இறந்து போறாங்க. ஒரு நாளைக்கு.
Malnutrition.
ஒரு காண்டம்ல ஸ்ட்ராபெரி ஃப்ளேவர் வேணும்னா ஒரு ஏழை குழந்தை தன்னோட வாழ்க்கையில ஸ்ட்ராபெரியை நினைச்சு பார்க்க முடியுமா?
Wow. That's something you don't really think about, right?
அவங்க கிட்ட நாங்க கும்பிட்டு மன்னிப்பு கேட்கிறோம்.
But now they understand suffering they've been for the last decades. He's like, I couldn't have had a better clone. This guy is still so confused.
Brilliant work. Anna, இப்போ சொல்றேன். உன் கிராமம்.
That's what you think, dude. I don't think this is going to go down how you think it's going to go down.
The old him wouldn't have cared, but now that he's gone through this emotional journey, makes a big difference to him.
நான் ரவி நீ கதிரேசன் டிவில தூள் கலப்பிட்டீங்க. சம பேட்டி வா.
Uh-oh.
கதிரேசன் ஒண்ணு இல்லைங்க சும்மா கூப்பிட்டு பார்த்தேன். நீங்க போங்கயா. ஜீவானந்தா
Cat's out of the bag.
கதிரேசன் எப்ப வருவான்? கதிரேசன் இன்னும் கொஞ்ச நேரத்துல வந்துருவான். நீங்க சாப்பிடுங்க.
He's like, oh, crackers. But they still did good, so I mean, yeah, they lied, they took the spot, but
அதுல என்ன எழுதி இருக்கு?
நம்ம இந்த கேஸை வாபஸ் வாங்குறோம்னோ.
After all this?
ஏன் தெரியுமா? உங்கள மாதிரி தான் அவன் அம்மா விவசாயம் பண்ண முடியாம இங்க வந்து கூலி வேலை பார்த்தாங்க. ஒரு பாலம் கட்டும்போது பில்லர் மேல வந்து செத்து போயிட்டாங்க.
நாளை கேஸ்ல நம்ம ஜெயிப்போம். எனக்கு நம்புங்க.
Not if they sign that.
தம்பி அந்த பேப்பர் கொடுங்க.
She's like,
just storm the castle.
I got a bad boy.
Conflict.
He's like, I'm sorry.
I love that imagery of the rickshaw, like driving up to this super fancy modern building.
Oh, come on, can he still pull an ace out of his hat?
Yeah, he'll probably kick the crap out of all of them.
Going to the basement, this is not good.
உன்னை இங்க வர சொல்ல.
நானும் இது கொடுக்கறதுக்காக இங்க வரல.
Oh. It was just for show. Ooh. Man, he's taken on like 100 of these guys.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, this is nothing.
Probably should get to know all of their names. Wow, good move. Really fancy move.
He's like, I'll let my other half take this one.
I got you. I got your back. Go ahead. Oh, he untied his hands. Oh.
Oh, yeah. The called in muscle.
He knifed him?
Yeah. The back. The cheap move.
You should turn him right there and get him in the throat.
Oh, okay. No, I was hoping there'd be a chance, but
Looking bad. Oh, he caught it. Nope.
he's like, no? Nope. Whoa. Oh, that was gonna do something. Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's only 2 of you left now.
Oh, that guy's getting really scenty. His buddies are dead.
Someone else is still there that's standing and should be, even though he's not as good as him.
He should do
be
something.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, that'll do just fine, buddy. Game over.
Yeah, I can't understand. I mean, if this guy was saving my life, I would have definitely been doing my best to come and help save him.
அவங்ககிட்ட நான் பொய் சொன்னேன் ஆனா என் அன்பு பொய் இல்லை
Yeah, the story was fake, but the love was real.
Yep. Don't just saunter off. You should get boogie out of there, man. Elevator was just waiting? Oh.
Oh, man. He made it out all right. That must have been one heck of a fight.
Of course they had to shut.
Oh, his buddy.
Oh, those coins. Those coins have come. Man. You will never ever look at coins again.
Here we go.
மீண்டும் விவசாயத்திற்கு தூர்வாரி சீர் செய்து உதவும்படி பிடபிள்யூடிக்கு இந்த நீதிமன்றம் உத்தரவிடுகின்றது.
Wow. That's a good ruling.
கதிரேசன் எங்க இருக்கீங்க இங்க உடனே வாங்க எல்லாருக்கும் உங்களை நான் காட்டணும்.
No, they'd still take him to prison probably.
Yeah.
இல்ல இது நீங்க கண்ட கனவு. அங்க நீங்க மட்டும்தான் இருக்கணும். நமக்கு பிரச்சனைனா ஜீவானந்தம் வருவாருன்ற நம்பிக்கை அது. நான் ஜெயிலிருந்து தப்பிச்சு வந்த ஒரு கைதி. நாங்க
He's got a ticket to Bangkok still.
Mm-hmm. Meet me at the airport.
Yeah, I mean, all he has to do is buy a ticket because every time he has a ticket to leave, she steps in and gets him to stay.
Hey, easy, people.
Go get him, girl.
He's still got her ring on.
That's true. Yeah.
So they're still engaged.
And when she calls, you better not be engaged with something else.
That's right.
Turn himself in?
Maybe.
Oh. What? It's a really sad note to end on.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow. Okay, that was unexpected. I guess I didn't. I mean, but in reality, like, just because you do good deeds doesn't cover up some of the crimes that you've done. I don't know if it was really explained what kind of crimes he was in for originally.
Yeah. So it's like,
But, I mean, he did good deeds, but still you got to pay for what you did. So maybe, I mean, maybe it wasn't a life sentence, and maybe that was part of the lesson is like, I'm going to go pay for the wrongs that I did and do it properly. And once I get out, then I can live the life that I want to live. And like you mentioned, he still had the ring. So, you know, like,
yeah.
find the girl and then
maybe
live happily
she at
ever
least
after.
come and visit him and stay, you know, and start, you know, down that road.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, he could have told her where he was going, and he's like, I gotta pay for what I've done, but if you're willing to wait for me when I get out, you'll be the first call I make.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like what you said in this movie about that he was in the right spot, you know, because you're right. The real Jiva, he could not have done it.
No.
Because once they sent all those goons after him, I mean, he lost to the two people that made him crash. And he lost again when he was like in the car accident, you know? So we saw two cases where he didn't have the abilities.
Right.
So there was like divine intervention that got someone to swap places with him when he was needed the most. In doing that, like he realizes, he's like, yeah, I mean, that's why you can't be angry at this guy because he stepped in and was able to help the village in a way that he never was able to.
Yeah.
But he could do all the other stuff.
never probably even imagined to.
Yeah.
You know, so he had two things going against him. One was that, you know, there was someone, an evil corporate entity dude who was going to do whatever he needed to do to take, you know, to eliminate him because obviously he was the focus for the village. I mean, they focused everything around him. If you saw, even when they were doing other things, they were always calling on him, which that's great. That says that he had proven to his village that he could lead, but that doesn't necessarily. I mean, not every king can fight. Okay, and so sometimes you gotta have a fighter. And in a way, you know, even the bad guy, he had his own henchmen because he didn't do, you know, he can't fight really either.
Yeah,
so.
any hits that he got in was from behind.
Was from
when
behind,
he wasn't looking.
yeah. Or when he
true.
was down, So it was really interesting.
I liked the story a lot. It was interesting. It was very unique. I've not seen a movie like this before.
Yeah.
And I thought it was really clever what he did with the coins. That was kind of a neat trick on them. And yeah, the fighting was really good. The dancing was really good. I enjoyed the songs. And yeah, what's interesting during his monologue, one thing that I was thinking about when he was doing it was in front of the water pipes. So I'm like, man, this guy would be a really good politician. But you might not know this. Vijay Thalapathy is retiring from acting and he's becoming a politician.
Oh, really?
And so when I was watching that, and then it just dawned on me, like while I watched it, I'm like, man, he could be a really good politician because like this speech like is really good. Like he was hitting all the points like precisely, and he was just like inspiring like belief in him and what he was talking about. And so then I remind myself, I'm like, oh yeah, wait, he is a politician now. So that's what's happening. I don't know if he's going to be, because I think they wanted to do a sequel to Leo in that universe, the LCU. But I know that he also had a movie, GOAT, Greatest of All Time, come out recently. So I don't know if that was his last one or if he will do a Leo sequel and that would be his last one. But he is not going to be moving forward, as far as I know, with acting, but follow a political career now.
Okay.
So that's interesting. And yeah, but his acting, I mean, he will be missed because of the movies we've seen
watched
of his.
and really liked his acting. His dancing is really good. So yeah.
And if he ever does return back to acting, I'm waiting. So how much would you rate it?
I'm gonna give this a 9.
9.
I really liked it. There were a few slow spots, but overall, they weren't enough that they totally took me out and everything.
Yeah.
I did think that the beginning started really confusing and slow, and it was interesting enough that it kept you going.
Okay.
So, yeah, and again, some of those details, like what was he in for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe they didn't want to paint him so much as a criminal, because if it was something petty, then he'd be out maybe too quickly. But then if it was something hardcore, it'd be like, would we be able to feel for him? I don't know. And maybe, so one thing I do have to say is that the only version that we were able to find to watch was with these subtitles, which seemed a little poor. And so none of the songs had subtitles. Right. And then sometimes they showed the subtitles as a giant paragraph and of what they were saying, and then we didn't have subtitles. I'm like, okay, but it's better to have subtitles as people speak so that you get the feels of how they're hitting it, like like the sentence as they're saying it. Yeah. So it was a little tough in that, and so maybe that is what is affecting my personal rating of this, because maybe I would have found it more engaging if I would have had better subtitles. Right. But there were some, like, I have no idea what he said to her, what she said to him at the very end on the phone.
There was
and
nothing.
Maybe that would have made me feel a little different at the end. I don't know. Maybe it would have given some closure. Maybe some of the points that we were making at the end of the movie was answered in what was not translated.
What was not spoken.
Yeah.
As far as we know, what was not translated.
So I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy the movie. The story, like I said, was fun. The acting was fun. Action was fun. The comedy was really good. The dancing was fun. I just wish the subtitles were better, but that's not against the movie, because it's, the movie doesn't really necessarily control that where we're watching it. So, but for what I saw, I have no idea without the subtitles, but I'm still going to give it an 8, because I agree that the pacing could have been maybe a little bit better, but this is semi-older movie, so back then the editing wasn't as tight as it is nowadays, that we like the new version of editing, so maybe that's it. But I really enjoyed it. That's why I'm going to give it an 8, because I was definitely entertained from start to finish. So, but in the comments, let us know what you guys thought of it and what would you rate it. Yeah. And please, if you can translate some of that stuff, like throughout the movie, it was a little hard getting some of the meanings of that because the subtitles did go out. So in the comments, if you could let us know maybe what she was saying on the phone,
that would be great.
Super helpful. And like, what did the ending mean to you guys? So I would really appreciate that. And this was the members pick of the week. So if you did not vote this week and you want to let us know what we should watch next, then go over to our Patreon page by clicking that link right there and voting in the next poll so that your voice is heard. And if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing, sharing, and upvote the video by slapping the like button.